Welcome to KDtv.
It's poppin'.
This is our very first video ever. So we have Karen and then we have David, and together we are KDtv. So welcome. Thank you so much for. Can I let them know?
Sorry.
Okay.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for taking the time to click on the video and tune in to see what this channel is going to be about. We're going to bring you so much fun things.
This is facts.
However, as you can see by the title, it is a get to know us tag. So we're taking the get to know, we're throwing in a little bit who knows who better with a sprinkle and a dash.
With the sauce.
What was I gonna say? Who knows who better, get to know us, whatever. It's gonna just be a mixture, a melting pot of all those things, just to give you guys a better idea about who we are. Okay, so now there's going to be, we're gonna put our own spin on it. Okay, we're going to ask each other questions and time it. So it's going to be 15-second intervals here. So essentially I'm going to throw a question up on the board and I'm going to answer the way in which I think David will answer, and he's going to do the same for me. Okay? So we're going to keep that going, try and put a little spin on it, trying something new.
Get my stopwatch.
So I'm going to ask the question, and then when the question is finished being asked, Babe is going to then start the timer, and then you have 15 seconds from the time the question is asked right up until the 15th second to provide us with your answer.
Let's go.
Are you ready, babe?
Are you ready, babe?
I'm gonna win anyway. Let me just throw that out there, okay? I'm gonna
that's
win
how
anyway.
the Black Stars think, but they just never make it to the World Cup.
Anyway, okay. First question here. Name 3 things that you like about each other.
So 3 things that you think that I like about you?
Yes.
All right, let's go. Ready?
1, 2, 3, go. Oh wow, okay. So 3 things. I think David likes my smile. I like the fact that he likes the fact that I'm very strong-minded. And 3rd thing, probably my body.
Ooh, you were so close, but you were so right. You were like a smidgen of a second off. Okay. I was about to give you with the of life. But
so the 3 things I mentioned are legit?
Yeah, you're alright.
Okay. Okay. Slide it over here. Now it's my turn.
Alright.
So, as we know, the question will probably still be on the page, so I'm not going to repeat it.
Alright,
ready? I'm going to push start.
Let me know when you go.
2, 3, go.
Well, since I've had a little bit more time to think about it, this is going to be easier, so I'll give you 5 seconds. Yeah, I think you like my smile, you like the melanin, you like that I cook, you like the chocolate.
It was 3.
Oh, was it? Oh, sorry, we still got like 2 seconds on.
And we're done. Anyways, so your answers were what? Melanin, chocolate, and that you cook? Oh, your smile. 100%. Love his smile. Beautiful smile. Melanin, or what he was referring to as chocolate. Love skin complexion. # dark skin.
Is winning.
But anyways, yeah, and he cooks. But you guys will figure that out later on in the channel, because we're gonna have so many cooking related videos, so many eating related videos, because we are a very, very greedy couple. Anyways, back to.
We're low-key hungry. I was gonna say like but it's okay. Okay,
so back to the next question. And 1, 2, 3. Okay, so name 3 things you do when you wake up. So I'm answering for David.
15
seconds. Okay.
Go.
1, 2, 3. Okay. So he's gonna check his phone. He is going to, depending on the day, you'll actually either maybe call a sibling, a family member, or something. And then the 3rd one is, well, if it's on a work day, a weekend, he has to turn on his laptop because he has the pleasure of working from home.
Oh, the way you almost do way.
Sign in. He's gonna have to sign in.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
You're like by the hair of your chin.
Yeah, what? I do this.
All
okay,
right.
So 1, 2, 3, go.
Just to make it fair, gotta give you another 5 seconds. You know, next one, I think I'll go first. But
whatever.
3 things I can do when you wake up. You like to obviously check your phone as usual. Then the baby's gotta get their hair done. You feel me? And then finally, she likes to take a shower.
This is true.
You gotta stay clean.
This is true. This is very true. Daily activities.
This boy's on point.
All the time.
This boy's on point.
Okay, whatever.
Oh boy.
Okay, so you want to do the next question? I'll do the stopwatch.
So I'm gonna have to do. This is gonna be a hard one, man, and I know I'm gonna lose, but it's okay. You know what?
What is the question?
3 favorite songs. All right, hit it, bit.
1,
okay.
2, 3.
So I'd say hit 'em up, because I know you like pop. Dear Mama. Destiny's Child something? Something about Destiny's Child? Oh, man.
The man said Destiny Child something.
I was going to say Dangerously in Love, but I don't even know.
So,
that was
to be quite honest, I don't have favorite songs per se.
Wow.
Okay, no, that's a lie.
I was just killing myself in the
Hit him up, like, he knows, obsessed with Tupac, whatever. But favorite songs right now, I don't think I have a favorite song. I think I have songs that
Whoever
I
has
listen
a
to.
bop.
Yeah, like, I don't think I have a favorite song. Destiny Child, okay, don't get me wrong, great music. I don't think any one of their songs would be considered my favorite, but that's just me. But to be quite honest, maybe this would have been a trick question because I don't actually have. But anyways, it's okay.
Word. Not just sweating for no reason.
So my question, or same question for me.
Ready?
So
Yeah.
1,
Go.
2, 3. Okay.
Oh, I hit the time. You're at that.
So for you, I'm gonna say, that Melanin song, Melanin, pop, pop. Oh, and the Peruzzi song, Red Handed, and something by Meek Mill, or Popcorn. I got it in time.
What you did get in time?
I
What you
did.
did get in time is you got my favorite genres.
Oh,
I think the question was like soft. But
True,
it's all right. I mean, you said some favorite artists.
Okay.
But it came to the song. I didn't really hear a song.
Okay, what is your favorite song?
I don't have one.
So would you come up with this question and there's no real answer? Okay, this is not going up too well.
That's alright, but I think we're just a couple that just likes a bop, like a good vibe.
A good song.
Anything that has like that, summer vibe, because we're in Canada, so we experience a lot of cold weather. So anything summertime vibe,
we're ready for it. Okay, so I will ask one more question. The last question. So the last question here is name 3 things that the person finds annoying.
Start that. What do you think?
So, lying. I know my babes is not for liars. He is not for having to repeat himself or speaking at a volume in which other people can hear.
Wow. You got 2.
Shit, I lost.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Wow.
that's one thing I find annoying about him. So I gave him 1 because he likes to speak on a negative volume all the freaking time.
Wow.
Anyways.
On the first vlog, man's just getting on the last station. Wow.
Sorry, okay.
Wow.
Now, same question for you. 1, 2, 3, go.
Well, 3 things that she finds annoying, which is what I love about both of us, is lying. Like, we're not for the lying at all. Like, just be open at all times. Like, be as honest as you can. Give me the raw, But another thing that you find annoying would be people that speak at low volumes.
I gave you that.
What was that?
That doesn't count.
What was that?
19. 19. You done lost. You did lost. We should have cut it off from time. Anyway.
Yeah. Wow.
So that was
2?
Yeah, that was
Both
just a fail.
Yes.
But that was our kind of funny, weird, different KD flavor addition to the Get to Know Us tag. But now, back to regular scheduled programming.
Bang. Well, we're gonna talk a little bit about the basics of when you get to know someone. I guess we'll start with some of these questions off the gate. Let them know where we're from. I hail from the country of the mud of Nigeria. Green, the white, then the green. All my Nigerians, please stand. But we originated. You can't copy that. But we're not even gonna get into the.
Are you done? Anyways, and I hail from the Gold Coast, okay? Ghana. We have the red, the yellow, the green, and the black star, as I'm sure you are aware. All my fellow Ghanaians, can I get a clava? So welcome, okay? Welcome. We have Niger over here, we have Ghana over here, but there's nothing but love. Nothing but love, I want you to remember that. But we will definitely have our friendly competitions. What other questions do you have?
So what else do we got in this mixture of questions? This is a nice one. First date, and what do we think on the first thought of each other?
Okay, well, let's make that 2 separate questions.
I think we should put that in one, because I really want to, let me cross
That's 2, I would personally say that's 2 separate questions.
Alright.
Okay, so, since you asked the question, go first. First date, and...
First date. Wow. Well, our first date was really kind of basic, let's be honest.
But you guys will catch it in another story time, because we'll tell you what our first date was and you'll be like, but there's more to it. So you guys will find out about that later on down the line. But just don't judge us, okay? Don't pass any judgment.
Our first date was actually, you know what? I'm not even gonna call it basic. I'm gonna call it like very. It's a journey. We went on a journey to the Big M.
McDonald's, the Golden Arches.
Bang bang.
That's where we went.
And what did we get? We got that
chicken
five nuggets. Wait.
Chicken nuggets and fries.
Honestly,
that was
it was the sweetest thing I ever had. It was mainly because like I was with you and it was like kind of like the first time because we have history. So it was like, okay, you know what? Now we're finally together and like we're actually doing this kind of thing. And like I really don't care where we go. Like, and it was just funny that it was like, okay, well, come babe, I want to get some McDonald's. Like, let's come get me something. Like I was like, all right, whatever, bet, let's go get something. Like, you know. So that was.
Trust me, when you guys hear the story time, what we're saying will make sense. So when I'm asking, when you ask the question of what was your first impression, it's not your first impression of me that day.
Oh, what do I think about you? Oh, I'll tell you.
No,
I'll tell you.
The first impression when we met, when we first met. You. Okay, fine. Our first impression.
My first impression.
Because our first impression of each other is, guys, you just gotta stay tuned for that story time. Everything will make sense.
I'll just have to say it now.
Okay, go. What was your first impression?
Annoying.
Your first impression of me, babe.
The first thing I thought you were was I was like, oh, this girl was beautiful. Like she's got body. Like, you know, I kind of wanted to get to know her. Then after all, I'm like, yo, this girl is. Oh, who do you think you are, bro? Yo, who do you think you are? I thought you were super, and like at some point, like I really thought like your nose was like this way. But the funny thing is like you have a flat nose, so like,
wow.
You know?
Okay, the shade.
There's no shade. I'm just saying. So that was my first thought. Like,
that
I
was
like,
your first impression.
Super annoying with the cape on. Super annoying.
Okay, whatever. Anyway, so because we kind of both answered the first question, yes, our first date was at McDonald's. And my first impression of this young Naija boy over here, handsome, very handsome, always has had a nice smile, very handsome. To me, he was very quiet, and to himself, found out later that wasn't the case. Anyways, very quiet, very to himself. And yeah, that's what I would say. I thought he was quiet, very cute, quiet, to himself. Yeah, I would say that was my first impression of you. Yeah.
Wow.
What's your next question,
I thought
babe?
you were gonna be like, oh, this guy thinks like
No, that was later, babe. Come on.
So you gave it time to marinate it.
That was later.
Cool.
First impression, you were.
Most memorable moment. You can answer that.
So far. In a weird way, to be quite honest, my most memorable moment with him would have been our first date. And our first date, which I told you guys was at McDonald's, and the reason for that was not because of where we were, not because of anything like that. As cheesy as it's going to sound, it really was because we got to reconnect. We finally were in a position, in a place where we were both on the same page and we could actually do this relationship for real, because that essentially, that date was the turning point, and that's why we are where we are right now. So since then, we've had several memorable moments, but like if I'm going to say, that would probably be a key point. How we got there is a story, guys. This is why I keep saying you guys just wait out for the story time. But babe, you're together. I would say, to me, that would be my most memorable moment.
That was not my memorable moment.
Right? Okay. So we see which one's the negative one between the two, right?
I'm not. But my most memorable moment was there was a time where we actually just wanted to kind of just take some time, just kind of get to know each other more, just spend a little time away from like the whole bustle and gustle of just being downtown kind of thing. And we took some time, went up to Collingwood, and we were up at the resort, and we had the whole like I guess a Scandinavian kind of like spa experience. Like it was cool, which was, I mean, like a leg and an arm, but I'm happy. I am so happy we kind of went on that, because like we actually just got to spend time with one another, talk about what we wanted from each other, where we saw each other. So, you know, kind of really tied the knot on things for us. But yeah, that was mine.
That was very good. That was a very good time.
Definitely mine.
Very good time.
Oh, my legs. Oh, I thought I'd be crossing.
You're not as young as you used to be.
Nah, B. That's what happens. You grow a beard, you lose the joints.
Anyways, we'll hit you guys with one more question. Won't give away too much. I feel like we've given away a lot already, but we'll give you guys one more question.
We're gonna talk about, I guess, family members and our families. Just like how much,
like siblings
not
and
only
stuff.
you love them, but how many siblings you have? Like, where you guys from? Obviously, let them know you're from Ghana, but like, how many siblings you got?
So I have 2 sisters, absolutely no brothers. I am the middle, so I have an older sister, then I have a younger sister, and then there's myself, then we've got my mom and my dad, but yeah, no guys, just my father.
Aww.
Family of 5.
Wow.
Yeah.
I feel for the man, you know.
My dad's gotten used to it. He knows how to deal with female.
That's a patient man.
Like going head to head, like yeah, he's.
The man just when he starts to hear that, just skirt.
My dad's all in there. Like, he's so used to having
I'd be
all these
super
females
happy.
around.
But I'm the middle child as well. Like me and my brother, I got an older sister, then I have me and my younger brother in the middle, then I have a baby sister as well. So we're a family of 4. Mom and dad family of 6. So we do have boys and girls.
You guys are lucky. He has 2 boys and 2 girls.
So yeah,
him and his
definitely,
brother.
definitely very comical. It's actually, I think it's really nice when you get that mixture of like boys and girls, but because I feel like sometimes on one part, like it's just all boys, it's like okay, like let's tackle each other, let's throw each other off the balcony, kind of thing. Like you know what I mean? Like, and then when it's girls, it's like oh my gosh, that's my brush, no, that's my nails, no, that's my nail clipper. Oh, you wear my leggings.
There's always,
you know, there's something, you know. So when you have a mixture of both, it's
I feel like one can calm the other. That's my hope. That's my thing anyway. That's what I'm thinking. But I've never had a brother, so I'm not entirely sure.
Well, yeah, that wraps it up for that get to know it part. Sorry, I don't have any more questions, but
we hope you enjoy
y'all have
it.
some, I would definitely suggest y'all drop some below. You know, if it's a bop, let us know. Hit that like button.
Subscribe.
Subscribe.
Follow. We're gonna come out with an Instagram page soon. You guys can get on there. We'll come up with a Snapchat soon. But thank you so much for taking the time to, again, like I said, click on the video to see what we're about. Some new faces on YouTube. Try to come at you with some new different vibes. It's going to be super Ghana meets Niger. Niger meets Ghana. A lot of
food.
A lot of food.
There will be
because
food.
we eat. Anybody who knows us knows we are always eating. Trust me. But anyways, thanks again so much for watching, tuning in to our very first video, KDtv. Hope to see you guys for the next one.
Just now, link up.
Bye guys.